Next, you are going to hear bad news about banks all over the world, whether you are in Japan or France, United Kingdom, Germany, Africa, Cape Town, Cuba, or any other country. The banks you trust the most and the larger ones are likely to collapse. Coming up, Credit Suisse in Switzerland is bound to collapse. Deutsche Bank is bound to collapse because they are with the CCP. Then those major hotshot banks in the UK will certainly collapse as well. And as for American banks, a huge number of them are going to collapse. You must believe me. Today, the most important thing for you to remember is, if you have money in the bank, you must consider what you will do when it collapses and your money is gone. The only safe option I can think of for you right now is buying A10, Himalaya coin, or G-Clubs. Himalaya coin, or G-Clubs, that is the safest. You heard about the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank and First Republic Bank. It is the beginning of a series of bankruptcies. The most important thing is that we are the only group establishing the future national and international financial foundation for the new federal state of China. That is why from last year until now, I kept telling everyone that as long as Himalaya coin could survive the last digital currency catastrophe, it'd win! Wells Fargo is 100% gone. That bank is extremely evil. BOA is bad. It will definitely collapse. These banks collude with the CCP to destroy the whistleblower movement. They will definitely collapse. Furthermore, brothers and sisters, once our H-Coin and the Himalaya Federal Reserve surviving this financial crisis, every benefit you can imagine will be yours. Along with benefits you haven't even thought of, HSBC is definitely doomed, as will JP Morgan Chase. Those banks in Singapore, like DBS and other, all of them will collapse. Each one of them. Every major bank name you recognize will all face collapse. If it's a bank that you're familiar with, it's basically gone. Citibank is definitely problematic. Citibank definitely has a problem. Definitely has problems. And others like Capital One Bank have problems. They all have huge problems. As for the big four banks in Australia, it would be lucky if even one of them managed to survive. Australia. BNP Paribas in France is 100% done. 100% screwed. Regarding the top 6 banks in Canada, 4 or 5 of them will collapse. That is at least what will happen, and then they will be placed under regulatory control. Standard Chartered Bank is finished for sure, because it is too close to the CCP. Now you must remember to keep your money safe. Any of those large banks that collude with the CCP or are close to the government, it is simply impossible for them to survive. This is a massive reshuffling of the financial system in humanity. Almost 99% of insurance companies will be gone. 99% of insurance you purchased will basically be gone. Japan will be even worse off. Japanese banks and insurance companies will face even greater hardships, leading to their eventual disappearance.